Hey there. Enjoying some good old pipe weed, you know? Doesn't it always make you want to smoke some when you watch those hobbits? Good old long bottom leaf from the Shire, nice and fresh, organic, you know? Alright, I'm gonna just get to the point because I know people have short attention spans, so hey, you know, I probably lost half the audience already. Whatever. But you're gonna like this maybe, and call me some kind of crazy freaking theorist. You know, you don't always have to put a conspiracy behind every theory that people are just making a hypothesis, right? So yeah, welcome to the Shire in La Ciotat, south of France, actually. That'll pop up. It is the ocean behind me. Good old Mediterranean. Can't be complaining, friend. Anyways, so I watched the marathon. I haven't slept all night, actually. Every single extended Lord of the Rings, Fellowship, Two Towers, and Return of the King. Now, I know people understand some of the allegory. Let's go on a little walk. I'm sorry if it gets a little bumpy. So anyways, Tolkien at the time, I think he was really making comparisons with World War II, right? And yeah, certain tribes or races like the dwarves and humans, they kind of represented certain nations, and certain evil factions represented certain evil factions at the time. But let's just say that the World War II was just in the first movie. In the Fellowship of the Ring, I mean, what the outcome of World War II created like the UN and Council of Foreign Relations and eventually the European Union. And if you look at the symbolism, it looks like a ring, and it's kind of like fellowshipy, world global type of the wreath thing kind of, but it's not a complete ring sometimes, but just you're gonna have to use your imagination. But so there's a Fellowship of the Ring that represents World War II. Let's just leave it at that. The Two Towers, that movie came out in 2002. I know the book was written a long time ago, but the fact that it came out in 2002, a year after the Twin Towers dropped, 9/11. That's interesting timing with that, right? Bring it to the present day with the last movie, or the third movie, Return of the King. And what is placed upon the head of a king? A crown. Hence, Corona means crown, right? Which is what what's been going on since 2020 or even 19, because I guess there's a reason they call it COVID-19, right? So yeah, just marinate on those thoughts for a second. Kind of interesting. Hello, doggy. But yeah, just throwing that out there. Interesting stuff, interesting symbolism. Those movies are really great. I love the Ents, the trees. Those, I resonate deeply, profoundly with those guys, and what they stand for in that movie is pretty remarkable. So that's for another time. I just wanted to mention, what I just said. So take it or leave it, grain of salt, whatever. It's just interesting. That's all.